Sarah Huckabee Sanders, you have a lot of explaining to do. Looks like Lectern Gate was just the tip of the iceberg. Take a look at some of these expenditures that Sarah Huckabee Sanders made in connection with a private party for the Arizona Razorbacks at the governor's mansion, costing Arizona taxpayers over $13,000 in public funds. This story, another one that was broken by Matt Campbell. Take a look at some of these expenditures. $1,429.22 for tablecloths, $812.50 for bamboo plates, $778 for flour, $760 for additional help, $733 for 2.5 hours of a photo booth, $600 for a DJ, $500 for balloons, $449 for 600 buttons that say best coach, best gov, best state, $2,400 in personalized t-shirts. We'll go through some of those in a bit, but again, hat tip to Matt Campbell for some more great reporting here for the Arkansas Times. And again, when we were talking about Lectern Gate, the fraud that Sarah Huckabee Sanders is currently being investigated for, that Matt Campbell uncovered back in June through public records requests, he identified that when she was partying in Paris with her friend Virginia Beckett, there was also an unusual expenditure in the financial reports for the state. Nearly $20,000, just under the reporting limits that would raise another red flag, went to Virginia Beckett, who was partying with Huckabee Sanders in Paris. It's about $19,000. For what? For a lectern? Does Virginia Beckett have anything to do with a lectern? Well, she has a new LLC called Beckett Events LLC, but they don't have anything to do with lecterns. But apparently, Sarah Huckabee Sanders wants the taxpayers of Arkansas and the people of our great nation to believe that she was spending this money on a lectern through an entity owned by her best friend that doesn't deal with lecterns. So Sarah Huckabee Sanders had the Democrat Gazette, the paper in Arkansas, take a photo of what she claimed was a Falcon lectern. Falcon lecterns cost $7,500, not $20,000. It looked like a fake Falcon lectern. No one's seen this lectern, by the way. Again, it probably at most, whatever photo this lectern was depicting was a lectern that was probably, I don't know, $500, $1,000. Even if it was an actual expenditure for a lectern for $20,000, what a waste of taxpayer dollars, as Arkansas is at the bottom of critical metrics across the country. I mean, when it comes to education, when it comes to crime, when it comes to healthcare, when it comes to delivering services for the people. The status quo ain't working in Arkansas, and Sarah Huckabee Sanders is making it worse, and she is using the governorship to have these lavish events for herself and apparently engage in some dealings with her friends and have these celebrations. Is that the MAGA way? I think that's the MAGA way, unfortunately. How about you focus on the people, Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Let's go take a look at Matt Campbell's article. So again, Matt Campbell broke Lectern Gate, that $20,000 expenditure on what appears to be a fake lectern. Now, Matt Campbell writes for the Arkansas Times, Sanders' private Razorback party at the governor's mansion cost $13,000, covered by public funds. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders' kickoff party for the Arkansas Razorbacks 2023 football season cost over $13,000, according to public records obtained by the Arkansas Times. Sanders' party, unironically dubbed the Undefeated Party, took place at the governor's mansion on September 1, the night before Arkansas football season officially started at the War Memorial Stadium. The Arkansas record, fortunately, is not undefeated. They are 4-7. The invitation-only soiree boasted head hog Sam Pittman, 3 mascots in full costume, the University of Arkansas cheerleaders and dance team, and members of the brass section of the school band. According to records provided by the Department of Transportation and Shared Services, the Governor's Mansion Commission shelled out at least $13,000 for this party. The Governor's Mansion Commission is a publicly funded department of the state of Arkansas. The price tag includes $1,429.22 in gingham check tablecloths purchased from Amazon. $812.50 bamboo plate. $778.50 in flour. $760 in additional help. $733.25 for 2.5 hours of a photo booth. $600 for a DJ. $500 for balloons. $434.91 for rental of lighted letters spelling out Go Hogs. $210 for giant inflatable footballs for decoration. $124.92 for 24 junior-sized footballs. 600 buttons that cost $449 that say Best Coach, Best Gov, Best State. $2,400 in personalized shirts and $1,000 in personalized jackets. Nearly $4,500 in food that was ordered, including soft pretzel sticks. Now, I like soft pretzel sticks, but I don't need the government to be buying that and spending money on events that are private, invite-only events. Think about this. The people of Arkansas couldn't even attend this. This was a private event at the governor's mansion, invite only, and this is how Sarah Huckabee Sanders was spending money. Now, Matt Campbell's been digging deeper as well. Some other expenditures raising some red flags here, as Matt Campbell says. Let's take a look at this antique cupboard that was spent by that Sarah Huckabee Sanders purchased. Maybe she'd like to thank the people who made it possible for her to spend $944 on steak knives. That's about $59 a knife, though she probably got angry that she could only get 16 and not spend the full $1,180 on the 20 knives that she wanted. Here you see the antique cupboard. They only had 16 available, so they had to reduce the price. But good to know that Sarah Huckabee Sanders is paying taxpayer money on an assortment of knives. And here she is, as Matt Campbell says, on Thanksgiving, it's nice to give thanks to others who have helped you in the past. For instance, Sarah Sanders might wish to thank the people of Arkansas paying $614 so her mansion could have a bouncy house for a few hours on May 24th. So we're talking about bouncy houses, knife collections, a taxpayer-funded private soiree at the governor's mansion, and a $20,000 lectern that nobody's ever seen that she paid her friend. Folks, that's still just the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be more developing here. And again, think about where this money could and should be going in the state of Arkansas. But instead, Sarah Huckabee Sanders wants to do all of these performative things. We did another video. Go see our entire series here on the lectern gate fraud that was committed. I mean, Matt Campbell's done an excellent job. You've got Tom Mars, the lawyer out there as well, who, by the way, worked for Sarah Huckabee Sanders' dad back in the day. So it's not like this is like a liberal thing or whatever. I mean, you've got law and order people who are looking at what Sarah Huckabee Sanders is doing, looking at the status quo in Arkansas and saying, what in the world is going on? You have invoices that have notations on it that were added after the fact to Beckett events that say to be reimbursed, and then the Republican Party of Arkansas reimbursed the taxpayer-funded money for the lectern to try to cover it up, and then tampering with public records. I mean, there's notations on it, which is not allowed in and of itself. There's a whole investigation taking place, and so now Sarah Huckabee Sanders is out there doing the MAGA thing. She goes, I'm banning woke words, and she just appointed somebody to the library board who says that even Jesus would want to ban books, huh? So banning woke words, banning books, banning CRT, a construct they just make up to rile people up. Oh, she says that she's so tough on crime that she called out the corrections department for not adding 500 beds to the prison system. Let's not address the systemic issues. Let's just go after the Department of Corrections. But the Department of Corrections agreed with her originally. They weren't even against what she was saying. They just needed some extra time to hold another hearing. But Sarah Huckabee Sanders wanted to hold that press conference and say, I need you to do something that they were going to do anyway, adding 500 beds to the prison so she can go out and do her performative BS. It's all performative BS. It's all cover up. And the people of Arkansas, the people of the country deserve better than that type of crap going on right there by Sarah Huckabee Sanders and that MAGA leadership. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Great reporting by Matt Campbell. Again, you should make sure you follow him, support his work over there at the Arkansas Times, and support his work in general. I'm Ben Meiselas. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 2 million subscribers thanks to your support, and have a great day.
Hey Midas Mighty, love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.